This time, I'll call to order this regular meeting of the Public Authorities Control Board. I would like to start by asking the members or their designated representative to identify themselves for the record. I'll go first. My name is Darby Grassi, and I'm the designated representative of the Chair, Blake Washington.
Second Cancel, representing Senator New York.
Colin Egers, representing Assemblyman Kenneth Zabrowski.
Andrew Tranzo, representing Assemblyman Joe Giglio.
Andrew Windsor for Senator George Borrello.
Thank you. The first item of business on our agenda is the approval of minutes from the board's March 20th meeting. Draft copies of the minutes were previously distributed to the members and staffs. Are there any suggested edits, amendments, or corrections to these minutes? If there are no amendments, I would ask for a motion to adopt the minutes.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are adopted. Before we consider the action items on today's agenda, I would like to note that pursuant to Section 51-2 of the Public Authorities Law, applications in support of the items on today's agenda were previously provided to the Office of the State Comptroller for review and consideration. OSC has provided a letter to the board summarizing the Comptroller's comments on today's agenda, and a copy of that letter has been provided to each member. And we have an OSC representative present with us today. Now we will move into the action items for today's agenda. The first action item on today's agenda comes from the Empire State Development Corporation. Is resolution number 24-UD-2066. We are approving grants via the Regional Economic Development Councils. We have a representative from ESD with us today. I would ask them to identify themselves for the record and please present the item.
Great, thank you. Brad Austin from ESD. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following REDC grants. $100,000 to Quinn Borchard Brewing Capital in Saratoga County, $32,601 to Pace University Clinical Simulation Laboratory in New York County, $3.6 million to Watertown Family YMCA Community Center in Jefferson County, $390,000 to Atlantic Testing Labs Capital in St. Lawrence County, $991,616 to United Health Services Hospital in Broome County, $92,000 to Greyston Bakery Capital in Westchester County, $539,187 to Westside Bazaar Expansion Capital in Erie County, $3 million to Lake Placid Hotel Capital in Essex County, and $44,297 to Greenhook Gin Smith's Canning Capital in Kings County. All of these items have been approved by the UDC and in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Do you remember any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
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 Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have item 24-UD-2067. This is approving a grant via the Downtown Revitalization Initiative Fund.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for approval the following DRI grant. It's for $2.5 million. It's to Downtown Watertown Center for Entrepreneurship Capital in Jefferson County. This item has been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-UD-2068, and this is approving a grant via the Restore New York Communities program.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following Restore New York grant. It's for $500,000. It's to the City of Watertown for the Masonic Temple renovation project in Jefferson County. This item has previously been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. That has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-UD-2069, and this is approving grants via the Fast New York Works EDF.
All right, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for approval the following Fast New York grants. First is $4,739,000 to Warren and Washington County IDA Fast New York Capital, located in Washington County. Second, $56 million to Genesee County IDA and EDC Fast New York Capital in Genesee County. And $14 million to Mohawk Valley Edge Fast New York Capital in Oneida County. All of these items have previously been approved by the UDC and in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you, that has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, resolution is adopted.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
Mhm.
Hello.
All right, the next item on today's agenda comes from the Dormitory Authority. First item is bond issuance, it's 24-DA-1381, and is for bonds on behalf of Columbia University. We have a representative from Dabney Woods today. I ask you to identify yourself for the record and please present the item.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matt Bergen, representing the Dormitory Authority of the State of New York. We have 3 resolutions before the Public Authorities Control Board today, and these 3 financings were approved at DASNY's April 10th board meeting, which was 1 week ago today. So the first resolution speaks to a financing on behalf of Columbia University in an amount not to exceed $150 million for a term not to exceed 35 years. The purpose is the financing of costs associated with various construction and renovation projects. The security will include a general obligation of the university, and the ratings will be AAA and AAA. Thank you.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-DA-1382. This is approving bonds on behalf of Pace University.
Thank you. The second resolution speaks to a financing on behalf of Pace University in an amount not to exceed $330 million for a term not to exceed 35 years. The purpose is twofold. First, it'll be financing the costs associated with various construction and renovation projects. And secondly, the university will look to refund all or a portion of their Series 2013A bonds, which were issued by DASNY, and their Series 2014A and 2014B bonds, which were issued by the Westchester County the Westchester County Local Development Corporation, the LDC. This is a credit that has a rating in the BBB- category, so the security is expected to include a pledge of revenues and a mortgage. Again, as this financing is in the BBB- category, we do have that expectation of the security features, and finally, the ratings are expected to be BBB-. Thank you.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-DA-1383. This is approving bonds on behalf of Shelter Island Public Library Society.
Yes, this third and final resolution from the Dormitory Authority speaks to a financing on behalf of Shelter Island Public Library Society. The amount not to exceed will be $9.5 million. The term will not exceed 31 years. The purpose is financing the construction of additions, alterations, and improvements to the existing library building. The security will include a pledge of revenues of the library, as well as a lockbox to intercept the collection of tax revenues of the library for priority payment of debt service on the bonds. And finally, the expected ratings are AA3. Thank you.
Thank you. Members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. That has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thanks, Matt. Okay, the next item is coming from the Environmental Facilities Corporation. The first item is 24-EF-907. It is State Clean Water Revolving Fund Direct Financing Projects. We have a representative from EFC with us today. I'd ask for you to identify yourself for the record and please present the item.
Rebecca Walker, representing EFC. On April 11th, 2024, EFC's Board of Directors met and approved the following Clean Water State Revolving Fund projects being presented today for review and approval. We have one short-term interest-free financing, the Village of Clifton Springs in Ontario County in the amount of $2,798,102 for costs associated with the design and construction of wastewater treatment plant improvements. And two long-term interest-free financings, the Village of Red Hook in Dutchess County for $6,162,618 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of a new low-pressure sewer system and upgrades to the wastewater treatment plant. and the Village of Saranac Lake in Franklin County in the amount of $403,651 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of collection system improvements.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. That has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-EF-908, and this is State Drinking Water Revolving Fund Direct Financing Projects.
On April 11th, 2024, EFC's Board of Directors met and approved the following drinking water state revolving fund projects. The Village of Alexandria Bay in Jefferson County in the amount of $8,103,000 for costs associated with the replacement of water mains, water meters, and an existing filtration system. The Town of East Fishkill in Dutchess County in the amount of $1,036,117 for costs associated with the interconnection of the town's water districts, including a new transmission system and upgrades to the current distribution system. The Village of Newark in Wayne County in the amount of $1,795,500 for costs associated with the replacement of the open-air Allerton Hill Reservoir with a new 4 million gallon above-ground concrete storage tank. In the Village of Perry in Wyoming County in the amount of $2,200,000 for costs associated with upgrades to the water treatment plant and elevated water storage tank. And then we have one short-term market rate financing, the same Town of East Fishkill project I just mentioned in the amount of $2,072,235 with an initial interest rate not to exceed 6%.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. That has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted. Next three items are amendments. The first of those is 24-EF-739B, and this is amending the drinking water state revolving fund project in the Village of Oxford.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 18-EF-739 to authorize maturity extension to the Village of Oxford in Chenango County. This project consists of replacement of the valve vault at the storage tank site and disconnection of an abandoned open reservoir from the water system.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-EF-765A. This is amending a clean water revolving fund project in the Village of Speculator.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 19-EF-765 to authorize maturity extension and funding increase to the Village of Speculator in Hamilton County. This project consists of planning, design, and construction upgrades to the wastewater treatment plant.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-EF-768A. This is a clean water state revolving fund project amendment for the Village of Camden.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 19-EF-768 to authorize maturity extension to the Village of Camden in Oneida County. This project consists of the design and construction of wastewater collection and treatment system improvements.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, the next items on today's agenda come from the Housing Finance Agency. The first is 24-HF-954. It is a subsidy loan for Providence Hall and Skylar Court apartments.
Thank you. This item is for the issuance of multifamily preservation program subsidy loan for Providence Hall and Charlotte Court Apartments in an aggregate amount not to exceed $11,400,000 to fund the acquisition and rehabilitation of 152 units of senior, disabled, and family affordable housing in Columbia County.
Thank you. Members have any questions with respect to this item? No questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. That has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Follow.
Aye, sorry.
No problem. Multitasking. Item has been approved. All right, now we have senior housing program subsidy loans. The first item is 24-HF-955, and this is a subsidy loan for Joseph House.
Thank you. This one's for the issuance of senior housing subsidy loan for the Joseph House in an aggregate amount not to exceed $9,100,000 to fund the capital improvements to preserve 75 units of senior affordable housing in Richmond County.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. That has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye. Aye. Resolution is adopted. Thank you. Next item is an amendment. This is amending PACB resolution, it's 24-HF-907A. It is for the Pan American Square apartments.
Thank you. This is amending PACB resolution number 22-HF-907, previously approved on November 16th, 2022, for the Pan American Square apartments in order to increase the maximum amount of the mortgage loan from $45,100,000 to $51,150,000.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. That item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. This concludes the published items of business on today's agenda. Is there any further business that needs to be brought to the board's attention at this time? If there is no further business to come before the board today, I would like to note that the next regularly scheduled meeting of this board is scheduled for May 29th, 2023 at 2 p.m. in this very room, Capitol Room 131. It is now, I believe, 2:16, and we are hereby adjourned.
Thank you.